The borough of Brooklyn is the location for the Lakers. A man who some say plays angry. Russell Westbrook, looking to punish the opposition, leading the way for his team as they assemble themselves for basketball at Barclays Center. Lakers Nets is next. We'll be right back. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Anthony Davis is out there with Anthony. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Wayne Ellington. And it's James in at the 3. And for Brooklyn, they've got Kyrie Irving. Griffin is out there with Paul Millsap. And it's Durant. And it's Harden in at the 2. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Outside Irving, and a deep 3 from Harden. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Now here's Westbrook. LeBron outside. The pass to Ellington. Here is Davis. And he converts the layup.
Boy, AD's showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
Outside Irving. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Here's James. And oh, he just jams it right over Paul Millsap. What a play.
Well, he seems ageless at times, guys. Somehow, some way, LeBron continues to rip off these insane sequences time and time again. Remarkable.
Outside for Millsap. Nets passing it around. Here's Griffin. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's just too easy. When Griffin gets to that area of the floor, expect him to finish.
Pass to Ellington. Back to Anthony. Over Harden. The shot by Anthony, no good.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Nobody near Irving. From outside, off the mark. Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. The drive by James, and finished off by LeBron.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Passes it to Harden. With the floater, and he lays it up and in. Harden's got 5 now.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Westbrook. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks. Yeah, the Nets head coach and I were able to chat. He's actually more concerned with Anthony Davis's defense than anything. Coach said he covers as much ground as any big in the league. Plus, he has the length and instincts to affect shots anywhere on the floor. So they're going to have to try to move the ball away from him. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Tell you what, that's pretty clever engineering by Westbrook in the pick and roll.
Westbrook against Irving, and here's Harden for three. He's off on that one, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Now James. On the wing, Ellington. And a miss there on the triple. Brooklyn's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And James pulls it down. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Outside, Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
So smooth, so fluid, effortless, yet powerful. When Davis gets positioning like that, he's trying to dunk it.
Pass to Durant. Here's Griffin. He's guarded by Davis. Griffin's shot is off. Lakers leading by 3. And here is LeBron. And then jammed down as it goes right over Blake Griffin.
Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Free throw drops for James.
Well, there are only a handful of players who've been on the line more often than LeBron, and no surprise, every one of them a Hall of Famer. That's where he's headed to.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys, if for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Now, here is Irving. Outside for Griffin. KD against James. Here's KD. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on LeBron James.
KD is so good at drawing contact. You might remember now they changed the rules on that rip move that he perfected.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first.
Well, you look at Durant, and it's obvious he feels like he's got so much more to prove. I mean, he's as driven a player as you'll find in this league. That's part of his greatness.
Durant hits them both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Harden. He's got 5. Count it.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
The Lakers in the lead. Westbrook with it. Anthony, the pass to Davis. And they double up Davis. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Los Angeles with another miss. The Nets have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Now, here is Harden. 7 points in the game. And stolen by LeBron. He kicks to Anthony. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Well, you got to respect the jump shot of Anthony because he's got the ultimate green light. And because of that freedom, he's a dangerous guy on the perimeter.
Now here's Durant. And James pulls it down. Lakers leading by 4. Outside, Davis. Back to LeBron. Millsap with the steal. Here is Harden.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Well, he is so tough to guard without fouling because he's aggressively attacking you at all times. And one of the great things about Westbrook, he's high motor all day, every day.
First one falls for him.
Well, you know, I did not think I'd ever see a player equal Oscar Robertson's triple-double average for a season, which the Big O did back in '62. Then along came Russell Westbrook. Another level. Did it for 3 straight seasons, making an indelible mark in the history books.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both.
And last season, Westbrook passing the great Magic Johnson for second all-time in career triple-doubles. Does he catch Oscar Robinson with 181?
I think he does, Greg. I think he's got a chance anyway, I should say that. Just to be in the conversation speaks volumes to all you need to know about Russell Westbrook's greatness.
Here's Westbrook after the made shot from KD. Left side, Davis. LeBron outside. And they double up James. Millsap with the steal. Harden outside. On its way from Irving for 2. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Hey, we know Harden can score, but he also has great vision.
Now LeBron. He's got 7. On the wing, Ellington. Drops in the tray.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Nets trail by 5. Outside Irving. Harden outside. Here's the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harden's got 10.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
KD against James. And oh, he just jams it right over Paul Millsap. What a play.
Hard to play better defense than that, guys. I mean, but right there, James simply overpowered him.
Now, here is Irving. Timeout called, the Nets.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
And the call will be against Lamarcus Aldridge. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Davis. He's got 6. Outside Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's LeBron. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. 11 points in the game.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Harden kicks to Irving. Sinks that one from the post.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
James outside. Here's Anthony. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Lakers lead by 4.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo, overpowering the D and still finishes.
Harris passes to Harden. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And here's Westbrook. He dishes it to Ellington. And there's the pass to LeBron. Westbrook scanning the floor. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Harden kicks to Harris. And here's Millsap from the arc. No good that time. And the Lakers take it the other way. Westbrook against Irving. Westbrook dishes to Carmelo. Lakers passing it around. Here's Davis. And it's sent back by Millsap.
Pretty cool to see Millsap turn shots back. I mean, he's a mobile, athletic, big man who is taking pride in his defensive work.
Now here's Westbrook following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Millsap against Westbrook. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Harris. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 6.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Now here's Westbrook. He has 6. James finds Westbrook.
Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with the little extra pizzazz.
Net shooting it officially from the get-go. They're at 52% from the field. Irving against Westbrook. Irving passes to Harden. And it's off from 3-point range.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's LeBron. 11 points in the game. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot on the wing. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll return shortly. Naturally a ball-dominant player, James Harden talked to us about others setting him up a little bit more.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Of course, playing off the ball is something that I'm comfortable doing. Like I'm able to catch and shoot. I'm able to play off, on the wings.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Oh, what a finish!
Good. Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
Mills passes to Harden. From deep. Rebounded by Howard.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
The drive by LeBron. Outside Anthony. James, the pass to Rondo. Takes it from 10. Howard. Rebound, Brooklyn. Mills in the corner. Takes a 3. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 5. James outside. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Over Harris. Off target with the fadeaway. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Harden against Westbrook. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Nobody better at running the screen and roll than Harden. He's conniving, creative, pacing, spacing, all of that on display. Incredible in the pick and roll.
Anthony on the wing. Outside Rondo. Pass to Howard. Down low. Millsap with the steal. Harden outside. Up top Mills. He's guarded by Howard. And Harris wide open. He shoots. He nails it. And we're tied up. Harris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Now the passion in New York as a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence. And I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it. Just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet. Both good from the line that time. Harden with it. He's got 17. There's the lob to Aldridge, and Aldridge slams it in.
And you know, the unselfish attitude Harden has helps his team. Awesome at moving the ball.
Rondo looking over the floor. Westbrook kicks to Rondo. Lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
Here's Mills. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. First free throw is good. The Nets making a switch here. Durant's checked in. He's off on the second. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Greg, Lamarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. You can see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 1. In the corner, it's James. 6 on the shot clock. Feeds it to Howard. That shot off the mark. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. A shot by Harden, wide open. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Bruce Brown, he's checked in for James Harden. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. James against Harris. LeBron passes to Rondo, and here is Anthony. Over Durant, and Anthony gets it to go. Anthony's got 6 points.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Now here is Harris. Brown outside. Durant just inside the line. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Durant's got the lead up to 1 now for the Nets. Now here's Rondo. He's tightly guarded. Passes it to Anthony. Back to Westbrook. Pass to James. Lakers passing it around. Rondo. His 3-pointers off the mark. Nets have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Harris passes to Mills. The pass to Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
LeBron dishes to Howard. Here's Rondo. Mills with the rebound. Nets leading by 3. And here's Harris from the arc. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
LeBron is doubled and stolen by Aldridge. Mills with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Outside Aldridge. On the wing, Brown. Drills the 3-pointer. Now it's a 6-point Brooklyn lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Nets.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that.
No, we don't do that part.
Here's Horton Tucker. Inside and out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Nets leading by 3. Now Kevin Durant. He has 6. Left side, Brown. And he drops it in from the low post. Brown's got 5. The Lakers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Durant with the steal. Yep, that one goes in there. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Durant's a pleasure to watch moving in transition. So fluid and always under control.
It's Westbrook with the drive and the dunk by Westbrook.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Harris passes to Brown. That shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. To the inside. Here's Howard. Great D that time from Durant.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Brown drives in. Aldridge finds Harris. Here's Mills. Hits from the high post. Mills has got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Here's KD, and that one is good. 10 points for him.
What a unique combination of height, athleticism, and ball skills. Durant can make some unbelievable finishes because of it.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Davis down low. Guarded by KD. Can't hit from 12. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Shots good by Mills.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Westbrook double team. It's Howard, top of the key. Here's Davis. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Mills passes to Brown. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Davis. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And now it's only a 5-point Nets lead.
Davis, a real mismatch inside because of his skill, size, and strength.
Passes it to Durant. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Davis.
I tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
Outside, Davis. And Davis throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
The Lakers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Nets. That one misses for Davis.
You know, with that combination of strength and length, Davis can easily overwhelm defenders and get himself to the foul line.
Here's Irving, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Lakers trail by 5. .104 left now here in the second, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Wanting to improve as a distributor, Howard helps whenever he dishes it like that. Just opens things up for him and his team.
It's stolen by Davis. Here's Westbrook. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Outside Irving. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. So for the Nets, Millsap comes in for Lamarcus Aldridge. And James Harden has subbed in for Brown. James Harden. .40 seconds left here in the second. Durant against Davis. Durant kicks to Harden. And the three off target.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Westbrook against Irving. Howard, the pass to Westbrook. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Millsap with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. Irving from long range gets the three-pointer to fall. Irving's got 9.
The team does a nice job supporting what Kyrie Irving does. I mean, they've got total trust in his ability, so I think they work a lot harder to set him up.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Nets lead by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what was your plan for tonight?
I was trying to get assists in the beginning, and I'm just having a good time out here. Got it going a little bit. Enjoying myself.
Okay, Kyrie, we'll see you in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. James Harden was the man in the first. He ended up with 17 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
A lot of their offense has come off the bench tonight, Ernie, and that's something every coach loves to get. The score would be a lot different if they hadn't gotten those points from the reserves.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
They ran their offense very well in the first half. There were almost no forced shots. It was good, smart basketball. The motion in their offense was terrific. They made those defenders work very hard. I like what I saw from them for the most part.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Go over there.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Davis. LeBron James is out there with Anthony. Then there's Wayne Ellington. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. James. And here is Ellington. Back to James. Pass to Anthony. Kicks to James. And it's Davis at the elbow. A shot off that time. Great D that time from Durant. Irving passes to Millsap. Really left alone that time.
Well, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irving has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
Lakers trail by 6.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. And not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
Net shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Now the pass to Harden. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Free throw drops for Harden.
And, you know, after being a 6th man during the beginning of his career, Harden has blossomed into a big-time star. He's a top-tier combo guard in this league now.
And it's Davis with the jam.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Harden the pass to Irving. And here's Millsap from the arc. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists in the game. Westbrook against Irving. James looking it over, and they double up LeBron. Anthony, the pass to Westbrook. On the wing, Davis. Clock at 6. Here's Anthony, and the layup falls. Anthony's got 8 points.
You know, with AD's improved court awareness, when guys on his team get open, he'll find them.
Irving passes to Harden. He gets that one. Harden's got 22 points.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
KD against James, and the dunk by James.
You cannot give James these types of opportunities. That guy is relentless.
Now, here is Harden. Ellington defending. Harden dishes to KD. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
James outside. And they double up Davis. Griffin with the steal. Irving against James. Floats one up. LeBron grabs the miss. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. And they double up LeBron. Ellington the pass to Anthony. Pass to Ellington. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Nets. Harden's got 4 rebounds in this game. Millsap finds Harden. KD on the wing. He's covered by Westbrook, and that one's good. Millsap. Here's Westbrook. He's got 19. And the jam by Westbrook.
Boy, it's been a great game thus far for Westbrook, and he's not done yet. Never satisfied, always pushing the envelope.
Durant feeling it out a bit. Here's Griffin. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Westbrook's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Durant with it. He's picked up by James. Here's Millsap. That one, no good. Excellent D there from Anthony. Dishes it to LeBron. He feeds it to Davis. And Griffin sends it back. Millsap passes to Harden. Here's the dish to Griffin. James against Millsap. Harden outside. 5 on the clock. A nice shot by Griffin.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Westbrook against Irving. LeBron outside. And James throws it down hard.
Yeah, they call him the freight train. LeBron James, when he's coming down the court like that, good luck trying to stop him.
Passes to Durant. To the paint. Here's Griffin. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. KD's got 3 assists now in this one. Westbrook with it. 21 points in the game. Pass to Davis. Ellington from outside. But they recover it. Davis kicks to Ellington. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Nets leading by 11. Up top, Durant. Harden surveying the D. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Man, it's always fun watching Harden get going. I mean, he can spray you from outside or slay you from inside. And it's usually pick your poison.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. It's Mills in for Irving. And the Lakers also making a change. Rondo's checked in.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Mills. Not a lot of room. Outside Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
You know what the result's going to be when Durant makes a move to the bucket like that. Just a matter of how hard is he going to throw it down.
To the middle. Here's Davis. Rebound, Brooklyn.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Durant, that's good.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
The drive.
Oh! Oh, man. And, you know, you come to expect this type of play from LeBron. I mean, he's relentless when he's in attack mode.
And the pass to Harden. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Brooklyn.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Free throw good from Harden. And both free throws good for James Harden. Lakers trail by 17. Now here's Rondo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And they double up James. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You look at AD, and you know he's taken his share of contact over the course of his career. And quite honestly, that just comes with the territory when you're a dominant offensive player like him.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. First free throw is good. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. And Brooklyn has possession. Here's Mills. 6 points for him. Pass to Harden. Banked in off the glass. Harden's got 28 points for the game.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Davis. Ellington from outside. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Ellington's got 6.
And there aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing off him like that.
He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. Before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. James outside. And they double up LeBron. Count that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut down to 14, getting a little bit closer on the bucket from Ellington.
Like the sun rising every day, you can count on LeBron to have his head up scanning the floor and finding the open man.
Down low, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop to loop all day long on the highlight reel.
James, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
In Los Angeles, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. Los Angeles making a switch here. Howard's checked in. Free throw good, James. And the Nets with possession here. It's a 13-point game. Now Harden, 28 points for him. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's James. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop LeBron. I mean, he's strong, and when he gets up ahead of steam, he's a freight train.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Near the three-point line, it's Millsap. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. He's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Dwight Howard.
So hard to corral Howard. I mean, even when you try to rough him up and get physical with him, he still just is able to play through it.
Here's Harden. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Harden's got 13 points now in the quarter.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Davis inside. Millsap on him.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Pass to Harden. Back to Millsap. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Davis. Lakers trail by 13. Inside. Here's James. Back to Rondo. Three-pointer. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 5 assists in the game.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
No problems knocking that one down. 14 points for Paul Millsap.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
The pass to Ellington. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Hills with the steal. Out left to the wing. Let's go. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Boy, there's that hair trigger release on Patty Mills. No hesitation. Catch, shoot, mark it up.
That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from James.
Dwight Howard with some slick passing on that one.
KD against LeBron. Now here's Durant. Defense is right there. Pass to Mills. Launches a three. No good on the shot. That shot no good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Brooklyn ahead, up by 12. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Mills out there with Harden. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Durant. And it's Aldridge in at the center. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Davis, the pass to Monk. Trying to get open is Davis. That one's good. And the Brooklyn lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Monk.
We know he can shoot deep. But he also has a nice touch inside. So Monk has a lot of confidence wherever he's shooting the ball from.
Durant down low. He's guarded by Davis. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. That's good from Durant. Durant hits them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Off the inbound. Aldridge's shot is good. And the Nets lead by 14.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
Back to Rondo. Bobbed up there for Howard. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Brooklyn. The Lakers also with a sub. Russell Westbrook in for Rajon Rondo. Here's Westbrook. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Durant dishes to Irving. Out to Harris. This one for three. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
You know, this is where Harris is most dangerous, one of the very best from behind the arc. His eyes light up when he gets these long-distance chances.
In the corner, it's Monk. Passes it to Howard. In the corner, it's Monk. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Harden outside. A three-pointer, no good.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Westbrook passes. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings. Knows exactly where the gap is and finds his teammate perfectly.
Pass to KD. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Lakers trail by 13. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And it's Ariza in the corner. Knocks down the 3-ball. Ariza's got his first 3 points of the game.
And Ariza has great confidence in his shot. A dynamite catch-and-shoot player.
There's the pass to Harden. Count that bucket. And the Nets lead by 12.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Westbrook, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Boy, Westbrook's so good at navigating the defense. This guy has ball skills, dexterity, and a motor that just doesn't stop. He gets to his shot when he wants to.
And the first one drops.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And the Lakers also making a change. Horton Tucker's checked in. Both free throws good from Westbrook.
Hey, when it comes to stat sheet stuffers, Westbrook is a stat sheet stuffer supreme. Mark that one up, guys.
And here's Harris from the arc. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Harris has got 6 points in the quarter.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
The 3 from Harden. That one misses. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Here's Westbrook. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Westbrook is a master at drawing fouls, and he's got a lot of different ways that he can put that kind of pressure on the defense.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes the first, but misses the second. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Kicks it out to Ariza. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Got to respect the long-range shooting of Ariza now, a capable shooter from downtown. Watch out.
Irving passes to Griffin. Back to Irving. Beyond the arc. Monk grabs the board. Lakers trail by 9. Here's Westbrook. And good that time. Westbrook's got 28.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunities.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Carmelo Anthony's checked in for the Lakers. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Love it when Westbrook takes it right at the defense like that, strong, and then finishes as well.
Brooklyn leading by 4. And here's Harden. Pass to Irving. From the arc. And the Nets miss again.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but they're rebounding.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it. Excellent job that time by Westbrook. Spots a weakness and then burst right to exploit it.
Irving dishes to Harden. To the inside. Harris kicks to Aldridge. In the corner, it's Griffin. And nothing is falling for him right now. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And it's tied up with that one.
Well, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
Passes to Harden. For 3. Nailed from three-point land. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Westbrook against Irving. Westbrook with it. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Howard. Rebound, Brooklyn. 17 points was their biggest margin. Irving for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Always great from deep. I don't think Irving has gotten enough credit for how lethal he is from behind the arc.
Westbrook against Irving. And here's Anthony from the arc. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 8th assist in the game. Irving surveying the floor. Here's Harden. Yes, that goes in. Harden's got 37.
Tremendous speed on the drive. Harden is consistent in attacking the basket.
Here's Westbrook. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. And Brooklyn making a change here. Millsap's checked in. Los Angeles making a switch here. And Russell Westbrook drops them both.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Harden left side. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Griffin. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
I think his unselfish attitude is really a big part of what makes Millsap a leader on the court, and the ability to make some dynamic passes doesn't hurt either.
Anthony against Griffin. Howard draws the double, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And so Griffin will bring it up for Brooklyn, leading by 5. Pass to Harden. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Harden's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
to the paint. And Griffin sends it back. Harden outside. Taken away by Anthony. Here's Ellington. Lays it up off the glass. And that's 10 points for ABC.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
And the pass to Harden. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Anthony. LeBron against Harris. James, the pass to Carmelo. No good with the triple. Nets leading by 5. The 3 from Harden. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 6th rebound on the night. Griffin against LeBron. Anthony right side. Bangs home the trifecta. Now just a 2-point Nets lead.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Timeout called, the Nets. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team, while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, James Harden.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
That one goes in. Harden's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
This is not unfamiliar territory for Harden. He is used to being the go-to guy, especially when his team needs a big hoop.
Count that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Russell Westbrook. Durant with it. Westbrook picks him up. With some art. And the layup good by Irving.
Kyrie, not a bad answer. He'll give you the needed hoop when you need it most.
James against KD. And James throws it down.
And you know, we've come to expect this from LeBron James, guys. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, he rises to the occasion.
Harden the pass to Griffin. Durant kicks to Harden. There's the triple. Drills it from outside. Harden's got 44.
And, you know, Harden is super reliable from outside the arc. He's got that sweet lefty stroke, and it's a thing of beauty to watch.
James against Millsap. Anthony trying to get open. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from LeBron.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Outside for Millsap. Now, here is Harden. There's the 3. It's deflected. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Dwight Howard. Clock at 4. James against Durant.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Nets shooting very well right now, 52% in this 4th quarter. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Davis. Westbrook with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Pass to LeBron. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Well, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
basically automatic from the line. Not the guy you want to send there now.
Durant kicks to Irving. Misses the three. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Irving against Westbrook. LeBron outside. Just 5 on the clock. It falls!
LeBron James is clutch. Not the first time he's done that, nor will it be the last.
Timeout called the Nets. They're down by 2. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Durant just inside the line. Oh, no good. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. AD, close game. Congrats on the win. What would you say the mood of the team is?
Feel great. You know, we knew it was going to be a tough game for us. You know, they made a lot of tough shots. You know, and we just wanted to defend. You know, I think Coach called some great plays for us. We made some big-time stops. You know, we came out with the win tonight.
Hey, man, thanks for your time. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.